How's it going, everyone? My name's Drum Guy, welcome back to another video. And today we have another Drum Guy reacts video to a song that I'm so looking forward to hearing. That's right, once again, Sabaton have released a new single called Soldier of Heaven. So I've done a few Sabaton reactions now, about 5 songs I've reacted to, and you guys seem to love every single one I do. They're usually one of my most viewed videos, the Sabaton songs, and it would be a crime not to give Soldier of Heaven the Drum Guy Reacts treatment. Quick side note, please don't forget to check out my last video that I released, which was a reaction to Zombified by Falling in Reverse. It was a really cool song, and I'm hoping you guys love the video to it. And to be honest, not to blow my own trumpet, but I actually like the thumbnail that I did for it and managed to make myself look like a zombie. Chef's kiss. Also, don't forget to check out any of my other series I've got going on, which is my Drummer Spotlight series and my First Time Listening series. And of course, my main series, which is the Drum Guy Reacts, which is what you're watching now, you lucky bastards. So without further ado, let's get into this song. I really want to hear it. I love Sabaton so much. They've become easily one of my top favourite bands. And every song that I've heard, it's just such a banger. Like, everything is a banger that they release. It's just banger after banger. It's like, how do they do it? So we will now get into listening to this song. I'm so excited. To be honest, the artwork looked really cool, sort of like a snowy sort of background. So I'm really interested into seeing what the song's about, and the music video as well, because let's not forget their music videos are always a treat to watch. They're like movies. So let's go.
I won't be coming home, I won't be going anywhere. I will guard this post forever. Here on the Alpine slope, where I did my final stand, I shall remain among the ice and snow that binds me to this mountain. A force of nature too strong, sent from above, where spirits lead the way, the wings will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway to heaven. On sky high, when I die, I'll be immortal.
Okay, this is cool.
Forever, I won't return to that mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
Okay, so let's pause it there and let's sort of roughly talk about what we briefly heard. So that intro to the song, I don't know why, but kind of sounded like a bit 80s, to be honest. That sort of that do like sound or whatever was creating it sounded like a synth probably, and then the drums sounded a bit like electric drums, like that's, I don't know how to describe it, but it sounded like a very 80s style sounding drum sound that we heard. So that was just really cool. So for what we heard already, it's obviously a slower tempo song to some of their other ones, but that chorus, especially the what did you say, White Friday? I can't remember. It was like da 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 da. I don't know. It's a very, I say it a lot, catchy melody, but it is. It's got like a nice. You can sing along to it. It's not a very wordy. It's not an overly wordy chorus. It's got a nice sort of flow to it, which is really cool. I'm trying to maybe figure out what the story to this song is. I don't know. Is this off their album that's coming up? Isn't it World War One? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think, well, the new album I think is World War One, but is this part of it? Like, it seemed like we had the see-through soldiers, which I assume are like spirits. I think they look like British soldiers, but I can't think of off the top of my head where any fighting took place in like mountains. Like I know, see, this is my knowledge of World War One isn't that good, but like World War Two, I know you had Norway and fighting up in that area, but did that happen in World War One? I'm not so sure. Like, put down in the comments below. Like, it probably says in the description. I just haven't looked, but like where this is meant to be based. I might have a look after, but I'm just trying to think where fighting took place in World War One. If this is World War One, I'm going to assume it is because the new album I think is World War One. But the only thing I can think of is World War Two. You had like Norway because you had like the Norwegian fjords and stuff like that, and I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to see if I can find anything out after.
I saw the end of war. I watched the soldiers come and go, and I kept my watch forever. So many brave men fell in the battles that were raging down below. I have seen it all, but none will hear my story. All of these years I have been frozen in time. I cried for spring to come, but here winter remain. White Friday, I'll take
Chorus, I love the chorus.
I'm sky high when I die.
Hang on, did we just... That looked like the Red Baron plane. So this is obviously... I'm going to assume it's World War One. I just can't think of where this might have took place. It seems like... I don't know, some of the lines always sound like they're trying to sing from an onlooker's perspective, but I'm not sure if it's... Because you've got all these spirits, if it's meant to be the voice of a spirit looking down upon the fighting, like someone who's already died, because it said like none will hear my story or something like that. So I always I love the lore that's always surrounded by Sabaton songs. It always feels more like a history lesson as well than or as well as listening to a song.
I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
It looks like the Red Baron.
I always dreamed that I would soar high above, where spirits lead the way, the winds will never fade. White Friday, I'll take the stairway.
See, those planes looked a bit more World War Two. Or is it a mixture of the two? I don't know what's going on in this song. Because it definitely looked like we had some World War One biplanes. Because that one looked like the Red Baron. But then those planes then looked like World War Two planes. The mystery continues. I'll have to definitely see if it says anything in the description about when the song is meant to be based. Or if it could be just a general mixture.
I'm sky high when I die. I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain.
Shot. Jesus Christ, he's dead.
Soldier of heaven. White Friday, I'll take the stairway.
Okay, going up an octave.
I'm sky high when I die. I'll be immortal forever. I won't return to Blood Mountain. I am the soldier of heaven.
What does that say? Dedicated to all those unknown heroes who never came home. Maybe it's just a general... Maybe it's just a general song to both the wars. Maybe it's not actually specific. No, I can't see anything, and I could probably scroll for ages to try and grasp the story. So if you know of what this song is specifically about, then please put it in the comments down below. I know on a few of my previous Sabaton songs, people have tended to comment down below the history or lore surrounding one of their songs. So the actual song itself, I thought it was great. Again, Sabaton always release really cool sounding songs. It was, I don't know, the beat of it. So when you had the bass drum going, I don't know, it just made you want to, like, it's kind of like a march, really, like the beat of a march. Because it's weird to explain, but it was really cool. Yeah, like I said, you had the 80s style sort of, that's what I just call it. It sounded like an 80s vibe sounding synth, which was cool. The solo, phenomenal, as always. The music video is great. I loved this snowy mountain environment and these planes that were going across the sky in the background. Like I said, I spotted that there was the biplanes, because the one I'm going to assume it's the Red Baron because it's the only red plane I know of. I don't know if it was meant to be part of the story, if it was just like a little nod to their song Red Baron, which they did on there previously, or if it was something to actually do with the story. So that was cool, just seeing the planes like flying by and having a little bit of a dogfight, and then what looked like World War II planes, but then all these what I assume was ghosts or spirits of soldiers. They all looked like they were wearing different uniforms. I think there was definitely a British soldier one there, I think, because I think I could tell by the helmet. And then it looked like there was an American soldier. I think maybe a French soldier was there. I don't know what the one on the floor was, the one that kept showing. I don't know what country he was meant to be from. It was a really cool song. I never can fault a Sabaton song. They always sound cool, and I think I saw in one of the comments, like, you're always learning history whilst you're listening to a Sabaton song, so you get a double whammy right there. Really cool sounding song and a bit of a history lesson. And the songs were always great. Obviously in the chorus you had the classic sort of Sabaton sound, which is a sort of choir-esque chorus, which just helps with the, you know, that glorious kind of, you know, sound. It's kind of like a memorial style sound, like, you know, it's the story of these soldiers who have fallen, so you get this operatic sort of choir sound. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it goes with the sort of the feeling and the emotion to it. But no, I really enjoyed that song. You know, song to all those unnamed soldiers who lost their lives during any of the wars, and you know, all those people that never got to come home. So it's a great song. I loved the atmosphere for the music video. I think maybe that's why they went with it. You know, all this white, because white, you know, you can say white, the colour white with like pure and sort of like a heavenly colour. So maybe it's because it was to do with all the fallen soldiers. You know, this snowy sort of mountainside. It was to sort of also represent, you know, being, because mountains, you know, you're above the clouds and something like that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, really. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't find the words to actually say it. But you know, if you know what I'm trying to get at, like, you know, it's a very heavenly looking music video because of all the white and you know, and you're in the mountains and all the snow and stuff. So you know, I was trying to say, is it actually based in a certain battle? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's because of that reason, or maybe it's a bit of both. I'm not too sure. So I love to read any of the comments that get put down to say if it's actually based on a specific thing, or loosely based on something specific, or if it's just a general sort of a visual representation of, because it's called Soldier of Heaven, so a visual representation of heaven, and you know, just to look like that. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on and I don't really know what I'm trying to say, and I probably bored a lot of people. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to end this video. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope if you enjoyed watching this video, you will watch many of my other videos. And if you know, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye bye.